Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where I find myself once again in New Jersey. And I got to tell you something, New Jersey, I don't care who you are, this is beautiful here. It's gorgeous, but we're here for a very special reason. I just drove this Lucid Air all the way from Florida up here to this beautiful town in New Jersey because we are preparing this car for a very special leisurely drive across the country to California.
A technical exercise.
A project for science. And here is Kyle taking apart my car.
Yeah.
And he has the keys for it, so I'm a little concerned. So Kyle, what the heck is going on here? Talk to me.
Well, we're going to hopefully hold this video until after we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, we haven't told anyone.
No.
We are going to try and break the transcontinental cannonball record in the Lucid Air. So we're just getting the car prepped. We asked you to get the small wheels for it, so I still have to pay you. And we have the 18-inch wheels on it, and we're just
19.
Oh, 19. I keep thinking they're 18. 19-inch wheels, and we're just getting final preparations done here before the drive.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into it. One of the first things you want to make sure you have is a spare tire when you're doing a run like this. I'm always going to keep a spare tire in my car. And this is the modern spare tire. Drew's actually going through the whole kit to make sure everything looks good. And then we will place this in the frunk. Now, originally the other day, when I placed it in the frunk, there was a strong correlation between the time that I put it in here and all of a sudden I lost my air conditioning, and I thought perhaps I damaged something, but I was told by the Lucid tech in Riviera Beach not to worry, and that it is 100% fine to put this modern spare tire in the frunk. So that is one of the first things that we're going to be doing. The second thing is, because we changed out the 21-inch wheels to the 19s, which definitely look frumpy. I mean, I'm not going to kid you, but they've got these aero covers that are plastic, and you can take those off, and supposedly they look a little better. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's timing with, I don't know, are you going to carry that? You're not taking that thing on the road with you, are you? You just
it's going to help us, sure.
Yeah, well, maybe you could put that all the way in the rear. Does it go under?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, do you have a hockey puck? Because you're probably going to want to use like a big hunkum.
Yeah, I think
just a hockey puck laying around. That'll be a good thing. But what we're also going to have the guys do is they're going to take one of the actual 21-inch wheels. The 21s that came on the car are staggered. This one's a 265, 35, 21, and this one over here is a 245, 35, and so I think that they'll probably carry one of the 245s. So 2 spare tires, just in case. We got a Volkswagen. Yeah, this is really going to help. First aid kit and I don't know. There's a couple other things. Tire pressure gauge, and then this is an inflator right there, which is going to be a good thing. I also had hardwired an Escort Max 360C. Although I think Kyle may run the brand new Uniden, which is like the hot camera or the hot radar detector that's going right now. I also put in floor mats because I'd like to get my car back in one piece, and these white carpets scare me. And other than that, let's think what else. I mean, the car is just, we were just talking about pressures, tire pressures, and in the car, but
We got it on a jack right now, so I wouldn't jump around too hard.
Oh, you have it on a jack right now?
A little tiny scissor jack. Well, we're just making sure the modern spare kit fits.
Okay.
So we're just testing it out.
Wow. That jack is rated for 500 pounds, and this car weighs, this car weighs 5,250 pounds, but you only jacked up 1/4 of it, so it's only overrated by, 3 times instead of, look at that jack. The thing is,
I think we should go to the store and get a small floor. But yeah, I like that. Just don't want to risk it. But anyway, we'll make sure that
we have it on first.
there's my Lucid hat on the ground. We don't want that. Oh, look at this, the Aero. Now, one of the things about, I was just explaining to Kyle, they did a redesign on the 19-inch wheels, and it's kind of interesting that one of the cutouts here is actually larger. Yeah, this one right here, it's larger now. The older design had a round hole for the valve, and now they've redesigned that. Supposedly it's a more aerodynamic wheel. I don't know if that's really true or not, but yeah, this is a cruiser. This thing munches miles. One of the things we wanted to make sure is how to open up this charge port if in fact you lose power or it breaks or what have you. And this is how you do it. There's a little plastic clip here, and you'll see this little wire, and if you pull up on that, it'll actually release the charge port. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can do that. Or, you know, the way to actually release it is just push. I was pushing it over here in the lower right, and the guys at Lucid showed me that the better way to do it is to push basically right here in the center of that port. So there's Bailey. Yeah, so let's get the other wheels out of the back. For those of you who are interested, the four 21-inch wheels definitely fit in the car. And I got these seasonal tire totes on Amazon, which are nice covers to protect not only the wheel, but also more importantly the car, that fit sort of any size. They're made by Kurgo.com. It's not sponsored in any way. Some guy on the Lucid Owner Forum just told me about these, and I bought them. 45 bucks. Next day they showed up. That's all good. So we got two 21s up there, and then two fit right back in here. Again, these are staggered. So I got to get these wheels out of there. And on top, we fit the modern spare, but the modern spare is going to go up in the front. So, oh, look at that. Oh, you put it flat.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And without the case, it fit better?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's, you know, in the situation where we actually have to use it, then that's just one less thing to get in your way.
One less thing, right. That's
slow us down, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. That's good. All right.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
You're in on that side. This side, if you that side's not in yet.
I think that little seal has to go under, Tijmen.
Huh?
It's that little seal that's popping out or whatever's going on.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, this little thing.
Yeah, they're right under there. But hey, Kyle, where's the cover that goes over this, the shelf? Do you know where they put that?
No.
All right.
Got windshield washer fluid?
I think you probably want to refill that.
Okay.
Definitely want to refill
Gotta
that.
get an extra wax wash. That's fine.
And I'm not sure if there's a way to close this front.
Oh, there is. You just hit this button. But what? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no beep and there's no delay. So Drew would have been decapitated.
I'm going to do the hot dog test. The hot dog bratwurst test. You get it sticking on. It's definitely going to slice it. When this thing closes, get out of the way.
It's like.
Do not get your finger in there. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at that. It's like the doors from Get Smart from they just slam. Unbelievable.
But then,
All right, so leave it to Drew to actually check
a little bit of fire.
check the wheel that they were going to take as a spare. I just figured, oh yeah, I'll bring this.
just a good,
You know, they did not reinflate this wheel or tire, and the reason is because they used the TPMS sensors from the 21s and the valves and the stems on the 19s, so we saved quite a bit of money because Lucid was charging big bucks for that. Having said that, this is really of no use to bring unless they can maybe get a stem and a valve and inflate it. So that may be something that they're thinking about doing here. Which, if you can do that, I would recommend it.
How many miles are on these tires?
There are 750 miles or so.
Nice.
On these tires. Yeah. Right, and then with the modern spare tire underneath this shelf, which is laying completely flat. That works perfectly, and very happy about that. That's great. Taking the modern spare out of the bag made a lot of sense, as it fit extremely snug, but not too snug. So it's good, perfect. So what we're doing now is transferring everything from the Lucid, from the trip to Florida, over to my Model 3, which I'm going to be driving home with Bailey in a little while. And the trick is I'm going to fit these 4 tires, or at least that's the goal. I'm going to fit these 4 tires from Lucid, the 21s, in the Model 3. So we're going to test that out to see if that works as well. I have a feeling they won't, but we'll see. If they don't, I may have to leave one here. I don't know. So Kyle, I'm a little confused. Why is there a Polestar 1 here? I don't get it. First of all, I think it's a beautiful car.
It is. It's one of my all-time favorite cars, and after being able to experience this car, just by different reviews and things, I think it's on the list that I have to own one day.
So wait, did you buy it and not tell me?
No,
or?
I haven't bought it.
Okay.
This is the CEO of Polestar America's personal car, and they pulled it out of the Heritage Collection for us to use as a advantage for our run. So essentially the idea is there was only one car really in existence that we could use for our idea, which is we wanted a pace car to run ahead. Now granted, we're stopping and charging, so the pace car can just drive normally. They don't need to drive fast, they just need to drive continuously. And we thought, well, we're going to stop and charge for probably 15 or 20 minutes at a time in the Lucid, probably a little bit longer than we did in the Taycan, because we're going to maximize some range on some stretches. And that's a little bit of our strategy. And we thought, well, the girls in the Polestar, if they get there ahead of us, Alyssa and Michaela will be driving it, they can plug in and figure out which chargers are online or are offline, and deal with that nonsense before we arrive. So hopefully they can block a 350 kilowatt charger for us. We can, as soon as we pull in the parking lot, they can unplug, we can snag the spot, and we're ready to rock and roll. And the reason this car works is because it's a combustion car, of course. It has a turbocharged and supercharged 4-cylinder engine, but then it also has a 35 kilowatt hour battery pack with CCS fast charging. There's 3 cars on sale in America that can do this technically. There's this one, which is the one that we chose, of course. There's the Karma Rivero, which I reviewed and would be surprised if it could make it out of New York City without catching on fire or burning down or breaking down. It's a little bit extreme. I don't think it actually would, but we just thought this was a more reliable package. And then there's a new car that's not technically on sale yet, but it's the new Mercedes GLE 450e, and it does 60 kilowatt CCS charging as an option. But this was the only one we could get our hands on, of course. And
so like a Toyota 4, what do they call those?
RAV4 Prime.
RAV4 Prime, but that's not DC fast charging, is
Only
it?
AC charging.
Only AC.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and those have
show me what's in the trunk of this thing. You were explaining this to me earlier. I found this fascinating.
Yep. So there's not much trunk space because the whole car is filled with batteries wherever they could fit it. But what's kind of cool is they list out all their high voltage DC connections in the back, and it's just a really cool thing. You look under the hood, you see the combustion engine. You look under the trunk, you see the electric bits.
Huh.
Really cool, kind of a showcase piece. This was Polestar's first ever car, hand built, actually in China. And yeah, really cool car. Very lucky to be able to use it for this. It's I don't think I've ever seen one on the road before, actually. So
yeah,
it's pretty
well,
cool.
when I was in LA a few weeks ago, they said you want to rent the Polestar, and they were so quick to give me one of these.
Yeah.
And I said, wait a minute, I want the Polestar 2 because I just wanted the pure EV. I didn't want to drive a combustion car. But listen, for this special use case, I think this is great. And Alyssa, what the heck is going on here? You're going to be driving this thing? What is happening?
Yeah, so my sister and I are going to be driving this, and so my plan is, a little background, my sister is a night nurse, so she's going to be taking a lot of the night shifts, and I'll be taking the day shifts, and of course swapping when need be. And I have no expectations as of right now, just kind of going for it and hope for the best.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, those people that sell snowmobiles in the winter and motorcycles in the summer. You two have it worked out there.
Right.
I think that was a stupid thing to say. Look at Kyle; he's laughing. Dad, will you stop with the craziness? Drew, what do you think of this car? Where'd you go? Are you hiding? He's hiding over there.
I'm checking out a little gouge in one of the tires.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I have no experience with it yet, so I think, obviously the specs make it perfect for our plan. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then I have one last, well, maybe not last question, but have you driven the Lucid yet?
No.
So the first time driving the Lucid, you're going to go cross country?
Yep.
Really fast?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
sure. Why not?
Why not? All right. There are goats over here. Let's see. Hey. Look at this. Hello. Hey. Bailey, that's a goat. You want in there, huh? I don't think that would be smart. Hello. All right. We've got goat. So, Tijmen, what are your thoughts before you take off for this run?
Honestly, this car isn't really that impressive interiors wise. I thought for what 150 grand it'd be a little bit cooler. When I first saw it, I thought it was amazing and it was futuristic, but now it's kind of just like thrown together with little pieces. But I'm
Can you
excited.
describe one of those little pieces? Because all the Lucid people will freak out now. They're gonna hate you.
Okay, that's fine. Like this thing, this compartment cover,
Yeah.
so cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my dad's Volvo, not optioned well, and you press a button and it just closes fully by itself.
This is what bugs me.
Yeah, this dial is so nice, and then there's this. They could have just put the same dial in here that just rotates, and the problem would be solved. But I'm excited. Hopefully it all goes well. Charging goes well, and then I think we should be able to do it.
Yeah, I think if charging goes well, we have a chance at the record. Maybe we'll learn to fall in love with the car.
Yeah, I think
I like the car a lot. There's a lot to like here. The technical aspects are pretty impressive. I think I don't really have an issue with the car, to be honest. I just don't like the seats. That's my only thing.
I've only been in this car for 20 minutes in Florida when it was pre-production.
That's right. Yep.
And I have no other time in the car, so time will tell the next 48 hours.
Yeah, all of us don't have that much experience with the car.
I've never driven it.
Oh, well, I've done more than that.
Yeah.
Well, all I ask is that you guys take care of my little baby. That's all.
No promises, but should be okay.
There you go. There's an honest assessment. All right. So it looks like Alyssa's getting all situated over here in the Polestar 1. Look at this thing. The high module CFRP body optimized carbon fiber layout. Wow. I didn't know it had that. Well, Alyssa, I wish you the best of luck. And Michaela, sorry I didn't get a chance to see her. I guess she's flying in a little bit later.
Yeah, she'll be here in about an hour.
Okay, great. Well, tell her I say hello and best of luck. And what's your strategy?
Don't have one. Go.
That seems well thought out.
Just drive fast, and if I see anything, I let them know, and just try and stay awake.
All right. That's good. Yeah, well, definitely. You got some Red Bulls, perhaps?
Got a bunch of Red Bulls. Snacks are in the back. Baby wipes and pillows and blankets. And,
all right.
Yeah, so should be good.
Well, it was good seeing you, even though it was only for about 2 hours, but
Better
really
than nothing.
Better than nothing. Yeah. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to wish you the best of luck. Tijmen, Kyle, good luck to you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Appreciate you letting us do this with your car and
Yeah.
helping us out to get everything sorted,
Yeah.
bringing it up here. And
I'm expecting all of you to become Lucid fans. Maybe not Tijmen, but I think I could sell Drew on those.
Tijmen was the biggest Lucid fan.
Yeah, I love how it looks.
Really?
Yeah, I think I just need to spend more time with it to fully indulge in the car to actually enjoy it.
Well,
Yeah. We hope that by spending time with this, we'll start to understand its benefits.
Right.
Because on initial glance, it's really good on paper. Then you test it in the real world, and you just have. And it's not even Lucid's fault. It's just the car comes with the infrastructure, and that sucks. Hopefully, this run proves that it doesn't suck.
Right.
And we know some internal stuff that's going on. We caused a big stir with the Signet situation, and so it sounds like they're trying to deploy a fix as soon as possible. But you never know, and we don't know what's going to happen. It might be perfect, and we might smash the record, or we might be 5 hours behind, and it all comes down to infrastructure.
well, and that's the one thing. The car is fully capable.
Yeah, in theory, this car is amazing.
This is the one because it's not only the biggest battery, but it's also the fastest charging.
Well, peak charging and average charge rate, yeah. Two different things.
Two different things, but
And to be honest, I think it still is the fastest average charge rate to, you know, if you want to add 55 kilowatt hours, this is pretty fast at that.
right. Yeah. Well, look, guys, you know what you're doing, so best of luck to you, and best of luck to my car.
Yeah, wish your car luck.
I-
Tell it
I'm-
to behave.
I got to be honest, I'm a little sad, and but you know, I'm going from this back to my Model 3 LFP, but it's a great car. But
I love that LFP.
yeah, I hear you, but just be careful, and Drew, best of luck to you, my friend.
Thanks, Dave. Really appreciate
How
it.
do you like the seat with those batteries down there? Your knees are up to your chin.
The floor is pretty high.
Yeah.
Floor is pretty high, but my reference point is the back seat of a Taycan, and
That really
much better. Much better. So.
Yeah, and and the visibility out the glass roof is great. I just hate these sun visors. They're just terrible.
Yeah, they
And you move them off to the side like you did, but then I hit my head on them. So I don't know. They need a redesign on that.
Yeah. Needs to be
But,
like the Model X thing where they come up
Totally.
on the side.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank
All right. All right, Bailey. We're going back in the Model 3 now. What do you say? Wish these guys luck? Huh? Oh, yeah. She was running around because there were goats over there. She was barking at the goats. Not cool. This Polestar 1 just looks the part. I love the lines. Such a cool looking car. There aren't that many of them out there. But all right, Lucid, best of luck to you. I will miss you, and I can't wait to get you back.